Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, sentencing of woman who stole baby delayed. The sentencing of Anisha Ramsey, who pleaded guilty to stealing a 5-week-old baby in 2019 after allegedly agreeing to adopt the infant for $500,000, has been postponed to March 19. Ramsey pleaded guilty to the charge of child stealing last month. However, when she appeared in the Home Circuit Court on Thursday for sentencing, the court was informed that the social inquiry report was not yet available. As a result, the sentencing was rescheduled and her bail was extended. Baby Nair Frank was snatched while his mother was walking with him along Russell Road in St. Andrew on the afternoon of October 13, 2019. The mother was reportedly forced into a vehicle with her baby by men who later took the infant and released her. On January 22, 2020, the baby was found in Ramsey's care at a house in Hopewell, St. Andrew. She was arrested and charged. Court documents indicate that Ramsey had allegedly been in contact with the individual who gave her the baby before Nair was abducted. It is further alleged that Ramsey was told that she would only need to give the baby's mother some money. Following these discussions, Ramsey reportedly did not hear from that person until October 2019, when she was contacted again and the baby was given to her with the intention of arranging a payment plan. It is also reported that Ramsey was informed that the baby would cost $500,000. However, Ramsey's previous attorney, Davian Vassell, maintained that Ramsey was unaware that money was involved in the transaction. He explained that at the time of the offer, Ramsey had recently suffered a miscarriage and was struggling with depression. She started to post a lot of sad things on her WhatsApp stories, and one day, when she posted a picture of her mother releasing balloons to the heavens to represent her baby, a friend of hers messaged to ask what was wrong, Vassell said. He said that Ramsey told her friend about her pregnancy ending prematurely and that she was depressed. The friend in return told her that he knew someone who wanted to give up their baby for adoption. According to Vassell, 2 months later, the friend allegedly reached out again, saying he had a baby for Ramsey. Days later, the child, Nair, was delivered to her. In rebuttal, the prosecutor pointed to a statement given by Ramsey in which she said her friend mentioned the cost of the baby before the child was delivered. The prosecutor argued that the baby was given to Ramsey with the understanding that a payment plan for the agreed-upon sum of $500,000 would be arranged. Attorney at law Ken Atkinson is now representing Ramsey. PSTEB refutes a claim traffic police issuing tickets to meet the incentive-driven quota. The long-standing battle between traffic police and motorists has taken another turn, with law enforcement being accused of issuing traffic tickets to meet an incentive-driven quota. The discussion was fueled after opposition leader Mark Golding, in a post on social media, insisted that the government's announcement of no new taxes discreetly meant that taxpayers would be forking out over $1 billion in traffic ticket fines. Mr. Golding asked online users whether they were in receipt of a ticket for eating while driving, among other similar activities, after the estimates of expenditure tabled on February 13 revealed that $1.3 billion from traffic fines is projected to support operating expenses across the 3 ministries. This is broken down into $450 million for the Ministry of National Security, $400 million for the Justice Ministry, and $45 million to the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications, and Transport in appropriations in aid from traffic ticket fines. Another $136 million is projected to cover the transport sector. Appropriations in aid refers to government revenue collected from specific sources such as fines and fees used directly by ministries instead of being placed in the general budget. But responding to the recent discourse, Assistant Commissioner Dr. Gary McKenzie, head of the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, rejected the assertion, adding that tickets are issued with a careful consideration of traffic laws and public safety.
One of the things that we have been doing is to measure the tickets that are issued in certain areas against the type of tickets that have been issued. So for example, if we look at halfway tree where there is a problem with obstruction, we actually look at the system to see what level of tickets are being issued for obstruction, because that is a problem. We also look at the fact that we have X number of crashes that have resulted in serious injuries and deaths on particular highways. And so we check our system to see whether or not police officers are actually carrying out robust operations in terms of enforcement for speeding. The discussions that have come to us from time to time suggest that we need to do more. We could easily issue up to 1.5 million traffic tickets per year if we are to treat with everything. But of course, policing is holistic, and so there are many things that we have to do.
Parent relieved as health authorities shutter Cornwall College's canteen. News that the St. James Public Health Services shut down the canteen at Cornwall College in Montego Bay over health concerns was met with praise from a parent who expressed the relief that the authorities had finally intervened. I have 2 sons there, and they both have gotten sick on multiple occasions after eating bad food at the canteen, and they were not alone. I know several of their friends who have suffered a similar fate, said the parent, who asked not to be identified to protect his sons from a possible backlash. Face-to-face classes at the boys' school were suspended on Thursday morning, and the students were sent home to attend the classes online. Lennox Wallace, the head of the St. James Health Services, confirmed that the canteen was closed because of health violations that require immediate action to ensure the food being served met proper health standards. It gives us no pleasure to order the canteen closed, but we basically had no choice. We were trying our best to work through the issues with the school, but we were not getting anywhere with that, said Wallace. We had no choice but to close the canteen to ensure the safety of the students. Wallace assured that the school's management understands what needs to be done to resolve the issue and that the health department is ready to assist. We are ready to work with them to get things right because we understand the importance of having the boys in school and not having their education disrupted, said Wallace. If the situation is rectified today, we stand ready to give them the green light to reopen the canteen on Friday. The parent who spoke with the news explained that he had previously raised the issue with the health department after unsuccessful attempts to address the matter with the school's administration and the Parent-Teacher Association. School is home away from home for the children, so I expect the school to ensure that they are operating in a safe and healthy environment, the parent said. I tried my best to protect the image of the school by speaking to the administration on numerous visits, but my efforts failed to get them to act, so I had to go public. I was no longer prepared to stand by and see the children being exposed to the unhealthy situation there. The news made several attempts to reach Cornwall College's principal, Michael Ellis, but calls to his phone went unanswered. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.